Here we go. First, we start with the periodic table of accessible elements. It's not a real table in the ACCESS standard sense of things, but hey, we want to make ACCESS fun. Next, we look at Section 502 from the 2010 ADA standards, and that section covers accessible parking space requirements. Then we'll drill down to Section 502.3.3, which covers access aisles. Section 502.3 states that access aisles shall be marked so as to discourage parking in them. The advisory to Section 502.3.3 on marking states that the method and color of marking are not specified, but may be addressed by state or local laws or regulations. Because these requirements permit the van access aisle to be as wide as a parking space, it is important that the aisle be clearly marked. Let's look at access aisles across a few U.S. states. Here is an access aisle in Texas. It is marked with a yellow border and has yellow hash marks. This access aisle in North Carolina has a white border and white hash markings. In Florida, this access aisle has a white inner border with a blue outer border. Hash marks are white in color. In Colorado, we see a yellow border with a perpendicular cross hatching, and in Arizona, we find a yellow border with the yellow diagonal hatch lines. In California, there's a blue border with a white diagonal hatch lines, but we also find the words "no parking" painted on the pavement surface. Let's see exactly what the California Building Code says. Section 11B 502.3.3 on marking states that access aisles shall be marked with a blue painted borderline around their perimeter. The area within the blue borderline shall be marked with hatched lines, a maximum of 36 inches on center, and in a color contrasting with that of the access aisle, preferably blue or white. The words "no parking" shall be painted on the surface within each access aisle in white letters a minimum of 12 inches in height and located to be visible from the adjacent vehicular way. Access aisle markings may extend beyond the minimum required length. The advisory states that the requirement that the hatching at the access aisle be a suitable contrasting color to the parking space is intended to ensure that the hatching is visually distinct from the background to which it is applied, and thus can be more easily seen. As hatching is generally recognized as a no parking area, this difference in contrast assists drivers by providing a conspicuous visual deterrent to parking in the loading and unloading access aisle. Although most states simply require the access aisle to be marked, some states like California require a blue border. Florida also requires the access aisle to be striped diagonally. So thanks for watching, and remember that here at the U.S. Access Institute, LLC, our goal is eliminating the confusion in access compliance. So check us out at www.usaccessinstitute.com.